Welcome students for our SSLC mathematics lessons. We are discussing about the chapter triangles. In this chapter, in today's class, we will discuss about basic proportionality theorem. So what is this basic proportionality theorem says? So already in our last class we have discussed that what is similarity of a triangle and how the similarity of the triangles can be compared based on their sides, based on the angles. So already we know that similarity means similarity of a triangle. Similarity of triangles means so the triangles having the same angles but differ in their sides. So this means that the ratios of the sides of the triangles are different. So similarity of triangles means two triangles are said to be similar if they are having the same. Two triangles are said to be similar if they are having the same angles and differ in their sizes. Means they differ in the ratios of the sides are different, and the ratios should be the ratios of the sides ratios should be in a proper manner. Now in today's class we will discuss about basic proportionality theorem. So this theorem is also called Thales theorem. So what is this Thales theorem says? Let us see the statement of the Thales theorem. So if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So first let us understand the definition of the basic proportionality theorem. So for the explanation of this basic proportionality theorem, let us take a triangle ABC. So in this triangle ABC, let us join the points D and E. Now if you join the points D and E, so this D and E are the midpoints of the sides AB and AC. So this D is the midpoint of the side AB and E is the midpoint of the side AC. Now see again, you read the statement. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so I have drawn a line. So I have drawn the line DE which is parallel to the side BC. Now if you draw a line DE which is parallel to BC, what happens? This DE is parallel to BC and this D, the point D which divides the given side AB in the ratio AD is to DB. Similarly, in this point E, the side AC is divided into AE is to AC. So while drawing the line ADE, the triangle ABC would be divided into two parts. One is nothing but ADE, another one is nothing but DBCE. So we have to compare the sides. Therefore, the side AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. So this is our basic proportionality theorem. So if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so D is the line which is drawn parallel to the side BC and which intersects the other two sides. So this line which is intersecting the other side AB and AC. So this D is intersecting AB and AC at two distinct points D and E. The other two sides are divided in the same ratio. The other two sides are A, B and AC, which are dividing in the ratio AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. Now let us prove this theorem. Let us see. Let us join BE, ED and DM and EN. So let us join BE, CD, DM and EN, which are this DM is perpendicular to AC and EN is perpendicular to AB. Given, so triangle is given. So in the triangle ABC, DE is drawn which is parallel to BC. So which is intersecting the line AB and AC at the point D and E respectively. So D is intersecting at the point D and E respectively. We have to prove AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. So we have to prove AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. So AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. So already I said the parts what I constructed is, so I have joined BE and I joined CD and I joined DM and also I joined EN. Therefore this EN is perpendicular to EB and this DM is perpendicular to AC. Therefore I have drawn this DM is perpendicular to AC and EN is perpendicular to AB. Already we know that the area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is nothing but half into base into height. Area of a triangle is equal to half into base into height. Therefore, let us take the ratios of the two triangles. So area of a triangle ADE divided by area of a triangle BDE. So let us take area of a triangle ADE and let us take area of a triangle BDE. So in these two triangles, first let us take area of a triangle ADE. In the area of a triangle ADE, this triangle, so half into the base is AD. So this is AD. Base, this is the base AD and AD divided by EN. AD divided by EN is the height. So this is the base and this is the height. AD divided by EN. Similarly, area of a triangle BDE. So area of a triangle BDE in this triangle half into base. Base is DB and height. Which is the height? Height is EN. Again, EN is the height. This is the height. So in the triangle ADE, so base is AD and height is EN. This is EN. Height is EN. And in the triangle BDE, base is BD, height is EN. So let us cancel half and half which is there in numerator and denominator and cancel this ED, EN and which is there in the numerator. Now the remaining sides are AD divided by DB. Let us consider this as equation 1. Now let us take the ratios of ADE. Again ADE already I explained. So area of ADE is nothing but half into base is AD and height is DM. So AD in the triangle ADE, so half into base is, so this side base is AE and height is DM. And in the triangle DEC, so base is EC, so this is the base into height is this one. Right is dm, right is dm. So you cancel half and half, dm and dm. Now the remaining sides are AE divided by BC. So we got the two equations. We got two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So if you see the triangle BDE and CDE, so BDE and CDE are standing on the same base DE. So are standing on the same base DE. So when two triangles are standing on the same base, in your 9th standard you studied that when two triangles are standing on the same base, their areas are equal. Now triangle BDE and triangle CDE are standing on the same base DE. Therefore, area of the triangle BDE is equal to area of the triangle CDE. Now this the denominator portion becomes equal. Area of the triangle BDE is equal to area of the triangle DEC. So if denominators already in the numerators are equal, so ADE and ADE are equal, two triangles are equal. So if the denominator triangle areas are become equal, so the denominator triangles areas are becomes equal. So area of the triangle BDE is equal to area of the triangle DEC. So the numerator would become numerator, denominator would become denominators are equal. So the entire ratio becomes equal. So when left hand side becomes equal, definitely the right hand side would become equal. Therefore, triangle BDE, so triangle BDE and triangle CDE are on the same base DE between the parallels BC and DE. Therefore, their areas are equal. So areas are equal. Already I said the denominators are equal and the ratio would become equal. Therefore, from 1, 2 and 3 you can write AD divided by DB is equal to AE divided by EC. So this is how we can prove Thales theorem.